The 17-day Diet Cookbook is helping millions of people lose weight quickly in a safe, healthy, nutritionally sound, and lasting way. Named the #1 most popular diet of the year by dietsinreview.com, the 4 cycles of the plan take weight off rapidly, reset metabolism, and establish healthy, slimming eating habits. And Dr. Mike Moreno is the author of the 17-day Diet Cookbook, and I'm so happy to say he's joining us here on New Mexico Style with the details. Good morning, doctor.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
I'm so happy you're here. As I told you, I've been wanting you on the show for quite a while. And, you know, we see so many diet cookbooks out there. What sets yours apart from others?
Well, you know, I have to say, I think this cookbook really goes along very well. It's a great companion for the initial book that came out last year. And it really just integrates what you said, healthy food, a variety of foods. It takes, you know, carbohydrates and proteins and fats, and it really integrates sort of a lifestyle change. I think so many diets out there are they're just monotonous and boring, and they don't really give you variety. So I think people are going to find this to really not be a diet, but just a way of living and a way of preparing food that you can do forever.
Well, and as I mentioned, you do something in the book where you talk about the 4 cycles. Let's tell our viewers about that.
Right. So the 4 cycles, each of them is comprised of 17 days, and thus the name of the book, the 17-day diet. So the 4th cycle is more of a maintenance cycle, and then I can talk about that in a second. But the first cycle is 17 days, and this is the cleansing cycle. Now, people think cleansing, they're going to be starving, or we don't feed you, or you drink some terrible tasting shake 5 times a day. That's not what it's about. It's just getting rid of the complex starches, some of the, you know, some of those processed sugars and starches, and it's cleansing the body, but we're getting proteins, we're getting carbs, we're getting lean meats and fats. So it's really about sort of integrating all of the healthy parts of the foods and different types of foods that we eat, but doing it in a way that's healthy.
Oh, I
so
like that.
The nice thing is, after 17 days, we change it. We change it by adding more carbs, and this is really what separates this diet. I mean, so many diets there are now just protein, protein, protein.
Right.
We need carbs. Carbs are an essential energy source.
Carbs are our
So
friend.
the second cycle starts to... It is. They are our friend, and they can be if we choose the right ones and we integrate them at the right time. They definitely can be our friends. So as each cycle progresses, we integrate, and we get to the breads, we get to the pastas, the whole grains and rice and oats. A lot of this stuff just gets weaved back in, and the kicker here is that as you weave these back in, the weight loss will continue to come off. So
I love that.
you relearn what I say is health 101. You know, it's establishing a healthy relationship with all foods. And then, as you said, as we arrive to the final cycle, you have some liberty on the weekends to really enjoy yourself and do other things. You know, for most of us, the weekends is when we go to weddings and parties and events like that. So you know, we have a little bit of craziness to our lives, and so I really think this program mimics what life is about, which is some structure with some craziness. Right. It's practical, exactly.
And that's important. I mean, I think what happens is a lot of us, when we go on a diet or we want to get healthier or lose weight, we think, how can I do this without feeling I have to do so much self-sacrifice? So by integrating all of these options, I guess you're really helping us from feeling deprived and hungry, right? I mean, that's really the key.
That's the key, and you know, I think an important thing to stress is the weight goes down, the scale moves down, but we're talking about blood sugars that go down. We're talking about blood pressure, cholesterol, improvements in people's mood. We're seeing people whose depression is improving. So, you know, I've seen just thousands of patients of mine, and also just from people that I hear from all over saying they don't take their diabetes medications anymore, or their blood pressure medications. They're just happier. I mean, spend your money on some food rather than a handful of pills, and get healthier, because you know, life can be a beautiful thing for a lot of us. So it's nice to go through in a healthy way.
Great advice. So where can our viewers pick up a copy of the book?
So the book's available everywhere. I think the website has a lot of information.
Okay.
There's a tremendous community of people. So the 17daydiet.com is the website. But the book is available anywhere that books are sold. Barnes & Noble and a number of other book chain stores that are anywhere available. So anywhere books are sold.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, Dr. Moreno. I'm definitely going to be trying this diet. And 17 is my lucky number, so I can't lose. Well, I can lose, hopefully.
Beautiful.
Have a good day.
You
Thank
will.
you so much for being with us.